Where's everybody going? Jared, Jensen, we blame them? Send them back when you're done, Jared and Jensen. How is everyone today? How many of you have been here all week? How are you still so lively? Drugs. Oh, that's very interesting. Who's your dealer? Daniela? Great. Daniela, why don't you give us drugs? This literally looks like... This literally looks like nail polish. It has like metallic, glittery. That can't be for human consumption, I don't think.
Jensen drank it.
I know, I saw them drinking that. And I thought, well, and by the way, you could tell both of them were like, they took a sip, they're like, ugh. And then finished it, and then they both got backstage and said, whatever you do, don't drink that stuff. Well, you had a sip, why did you drink it? So, what can we talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? Cass? Okay, that's a good topic of conversation. Cass is... They really set him up for a lose-lose situation. Like, if you get happy, you're gonna die. So now Cass just has to walk around thinking sad thoughts all the time. Yeah, it's a super depressing setup. We're all thinking about the fact that this is the last season, and all of the lasts that we're going to have along the way. This will be our last JIBcon. No. I wasn't finished. While we're still shooting Supernatural. Yeah. The next time... Don't what? I'm not playing with you. They don't pop. I need to bring cleats. We did our last upfronts a couple of days ago, and I think it's gonna be a lot of goodbyes. There were a couple of our network publicist is generally a very stoic person, but she was crying when we were doing the upfronts. Or she had something in her eye, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year with a lot of lasts and a lot of goodbyes. I think about that a lot, that like the last of something a lot in my life for some reason, because I guess I like to make myself sad. And with the kids, I think about that often. Like, is this the last time that, West is gonna crawl up into my lap and eat his, breakfast on my lap and spill milk all over my pants, Is this the last time the kids are gonna come into the bed and both pee in bed in the same night, And you get kind of sentimental about that stuff. I probably, I sometimes think about if the kids, when they get older, come, troll the internet and pull up old YouTube videos of their dad talking on stage, they'll never talk to me again. But I was in bed recently, and Mason this will be one of those examples. Like, I can't believe you fucking told that story, Dad. I was in bed, I hadn't gotten enough sleep, and it was like 5:30 in the morning, and Mason yells from the bathroom, "Dad, wipe me." And I thought, oh, how much longer am I gonna, have this opportunity? And if you think about it, like, actually wiping another person's butt is basically the grossest thing out there. And yet with kids, you're like, oh. So somehow I went from, like, the show is ending to wiping my kid's butt just now. And I made it fairly seamless, I thought. I'm sorry. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Hi. So I'm sure you get asked this a lot, but since it's the last season, and I love the funny episodes. No, I actually love the funny episodes. I was wondering if there's anything special that you would really like to see. Like, some people like to see Human Impala.
Human Impala?
Yeah, or like the body switch between, the man tree or something. Like, their spirits switch bodies. That came out wrong.
Yes, it did come out wrong. Experiencing other bodies, each other's bodies. What did you say? So short of doing an actual gay porn, which I think everybody is looking forward to. I'm sure that the producers are planning to do that for the series finale. I was just picturing, we've been talking about, like, how we imagined the last, the show ending, and sort of like a Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid setup, where, like, we're surrounded and outnumbered 50-1 and facing certain death, and then we cut to black and assume that everybody, we all get killed. But in that moment, like, hunkered down, surrounded by ghouls and demons and wendigos, it would be great if they were all just like, let's just fuck. And then I'm sorry. I went from my children to. That's not good.
I'm sorry, too.
I'm trying here. I'm really trying. So you asked me a question. Body swap. Okay.
Or like Human Impala.
Human Impala. You gave me something that I could have taken as an out instead of saying what I just said. So thank you for that lifeline that I didn't take. I hope that we do. I hope we have a few more of those episodes that are like The French Mistake or Baby or Scooby Natural before the end, because I think that those are really fun. I mean, I think that we only have 20 episodes left, and so we have to have a lot of mythology, and we'll probably have to say a lot of goodbyes to favorite characters, and but I think it would be nice to also have a little bit more of that, crazy, irreverent stuff before it's too late. Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry.